Welcome to the journal. Hello and welcome back to the journal. I know it's been a while. It's been a lot transpiring in our lives. So it's been hard for me to get a moment to record a video. We are currently in the hospital for another EEG due to all the transitions and changes. Levi has been experiencing more seizures, and so we need an updated EEG to kind of see what's going on with him. I wanted to get on and share a few of the changes that we've recently had in our life, the unexpected things that happen when you're a special needs parent. A lot of times we go in hoping that things will be simple, and sometimes they're drastically different. So we had a drastic change in our life, in our daily routine. It affected pretty much everything. So back in June, actually before June, in May, my son had to get an NG tube put in his nose and down into his stomach so that I could give him his medication, because he had begun to get overstimulated by having to take so many medications every day. So we were getting the NG tube in so that I could administer medications without him having to take them. But if you know anything about an NG tube, it's very invasive. It's in your face, it's on your face, and kids with sensory issues, or just, typical kids, they don't want to deal with that every day. So we had to go through that process in order to get approved for a G tube, which is a little less invasive, but it's in the stomach. Well, when Levi got his NG tube placed, he had a lot of food just kind of sitting on his stomach, and it drew a lot of concerns from me and the nurses that put the NG tube in. Fast forward to June. In June, we went in for just the G tube placement so that I could administer his medications through G tube. After the G tube surgery, Levi still could not keep food down, and so he started to vomit a lot, and so they started trying to feed him with the feeding tube, and initially with a very slow feed it was fine, but when they had to increase it, he began to vomit again, and this kind of went on for hours. And so they decided over that weekend after the G tube surgery that he may need a different type of tube. So we went from just getting the G tube placed to unexpected surgery number 2, which was GJ tube. When the GJ tube was placed in that following Monday, we were hoping that everything would be cool. So they went to try to start feeding him again with the feeding tube. And a few hours in, he started vomiting again. Come to find out, the J tube had come back up into his stomach and looped in his stomach. And we saw that on x-ray when they sent him for x-ray later that day. So that pushed us to have surgery number 3. Surgery number 3 was another GJ tube, but longer than the first one. So what it was determined is that my son has a condition called gastroparesis, where the muscles in the stomach do not contract and move or break down the food or anything that's in your stomach properly. This kind of explains his long line of constipation issues and having a hard time with his GI tract. This condition also was something my father suffered with when he was alive. So it made a lot of sense, but that meant a major change for Levi and I. So long story short, we went in for one surgery, and after 3 surgeries, we discovered that Levi would not be able to eat solid foods. I'm not sure how long at this point, but for the moment, he is being fed by feeding tube only, and he can have liquids by mouth. If you know Levi well enough to know he loves to eat. So this was a major change. And with major changes in children with autism, it is very difficult. So we have had to change everything. His routines have changed. Our day looks different. And I have to walk him and coach him through just about every moment of the day because he cannot eat solid food. And so this change has required me to step away from teaching to care for him full-time at home, which is another major change for the both of us. So being a special needs parent can be so challenging at times, and the unexpected can happen at any given moment. And I think that's a difficult part about being a special needs parent. We never know what to expect on a day-to-day. One day things can be great, the next day you can receive a life-changing blow, such as what Levi and I have experienced. And it takes a lot of strength and a lot of faith to keep walking through each and every day. And not always do we have time to process everything that we face, and we have to keep showing up, and we have to keep making it to therapy sessions and doctor's appointments, not knowing what we're going to hear from doctors and therapists and all of those different things. For the parents, it can be overwhelming because we don't have time to cry. We don't have time to stop. We don't have time to deal with our own emotions because we're trying to help our child deal with the changes, but we still have to show up for them every moment of the day. So prayer and seeking God and having a support system is a game changer for us. But just knowing that you have support can be a breath of fresh air. But I know that God is my most important support because without him, I would not have the strength to continue to show up every day. I know that God is able to do the impossible, and I still believe that he will in his time. It's just hard some days watching my baby go through all of this hurt and pain and now depression because he's unable to operate like he's always operated. And for me as his mother, it's disheartening at times because there's not a whole lot that I can do to take that away, to take that pain, that hurt away. And all I can do is support him, love him, and keep showing up for him. But I just wanted to give everyone an update on our life and everything that's been going on. I know a lot of people have a lot of questions, and I hadn't been able to vlog for a while, so I just wanted to get on and give a little update and give you guys a little insight on what's been happening behind the scenes with my sunshine and I. But as always, if you are in company or close to someone who has a child with special needs, pray for them, support them, check on them, because it's necessary. And in today's world, with all the craziness going on and all the changes they're making and the things they're taking away from families that have children with special needs or adults with special needs or anyone who has a disability, there's so much fear of what's going to happen. So continue to trust God, have faith, and know that He's going to provide no matter what it looks like. And no matter what it feels like, we can make it through with the help of God. Be blessed.